Although many illustrations emerged from the middle of the 19th century onwards for automated punishment devices, many of them appear quite impractical and were never actually made. This famous Australian cartoon was simply for a children's annual. Others were more or less serious suggestions. It seems Americans were the most intrigued by labour saving with their corporal punishment. The warden of Denver Penitentiary was reported to have had a spanking chair in May 1899. The prisoner was tied down to a chair lacking a seat. Instead there were paddles installed underneath, which guards turned by cranks to administer the punishment. A spanking machine was said to be in use in a juvenile prison in Minnesota in 1903 also. Again in 1899, a lodge at Hepburn, Iowa possessed a similar creation for initiation rituals. Unfortunately for them, an initiate being spanked by it had a piece of powder-stained wadding enter his flesh, and he died of blood poisoning. In 1912, Professor Duff Andrew Abrams was a professor at the University of Illinois at Champaign in applied and theoretical mechanics. Professor Abrams got into a spot of bother with his spanking machine. He fashioned his from aluminium and bamboo, with padded spankers to prevent injury, the whole contraption weighing 20 pounds. The offender was bent over a rod, and a wheel and belt with cogs which could vary the rate of spanks up to 35 per minute applied the chastisement. He invented it to punish his children, but his wife objected, having become rather tired of all his inventions which he trialled on his family. Infuriated, he beat his wife, the commotion bringing in neighbours to separate the two. Mrs. Abrams called in police and had her husband arrested. She took the furniture and children and left him. When he was fined a small amount in court, she stated the matter was closed. Professor Abrams went on to become a renowned expert on concrete and president of the American Concrete Association from 1930 to 1931. He died in 1965.